he killed the Hiranyaksha. And after killing of Hiranyaksha, all the demigods, all the sages are glorified about the Lord. And here, Sukadeva Goswami is telling the sweetness of the pastimes. He was telling that I heard these pastimes from my spiritual master. Maitreya Muni was telling, I heard these pastimes from my spiritual master, and Sukadeva Goswami is repeating. Same thing. The hearing of the Supreme Lord is always so sweet. The hearing of the Supreme Lord Krishna is always so sweet. Why? Because it will give a lot of pleasure to our heart. Among all limbs of devotional service, the Sravanam is the ultimate. Why? Because Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Padasevanam. Like that, we have 9 processes of devotional service. The Sravanam is the number 1. Why? Because without hearing, we cannot understand anything. That's why before you start, otherwise, how do we know who is Supreme Personality of Godhead? And how can we establish the loving relationship with Him? Sometimes people just go visit the temple and take darshan or perform some rituals and come back home. For those kind of activities, they will get very, very, very little benefit because heart is not transformed yet. Their actions are done, but the heart, the consciousness is not yet purified or not yet developed towards the Krishna consciousness. So the hearing is the topmost. Hearing should be there before doing anything. Yeah, even if you want to develop love on your own husband, on your own wife, or your own friend, you should hear about him, how glorious his qualities are. Then our love or our affection will be increased towards that person. So the hearing is very, very important. Without hearing, we cannot understand anything. So in the Garuna Purana, it is telling that, like after a snake bite, any person or any animal will go into a unconscious state. So similarly, with this bite of Maya, in the current world, the living entity also will go in the unconscious state. What is that unconscious state? Forgetting Krishna. The minute when the snake charmer, when the expert snake poison release the person, if we come and chant mantra in the snake bitten person's ear, the poison will go away. Even now also those kind of powerful chanters are there. So if you chant that mantra in the ear, all the poison will go away and he will become as a normal person. Similarly, whoever is contaminated or whoever is stuck with this material world, hear about the pastimes of the Lord, the Maya will go away. And Maya will go away, and love towards Krishna will be established. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings, Jiva Jago, Gaurachandra Bole, Kota Nidra Jao Maya, Pisachar Kole. Jiva Jago, oh sleeping soul, get up. Gaurachandra, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is telling, chant Hare Krishna and hear Krishna Katha. So when any person hear or chant Krishna Katha, he will come out of this material entanglements. In Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, I think in the second chapter, there are series of slokas. What is the benefit of hearing? Shunvatam swakata Krishna Katha Punya Sravana Kirtanaha Hridayantasta Abhadrani Vidunoti Suhrutsatam. The first benefit is Srunvatam Swakata Krishna. So the minute if you hear Krishna Katha and Punya Sravana Kirtana about the glorification of Krishna, Hridayantasta Abhadrani, all material enjoyment, that contamination will go away, which is there in our hearts. We do know the Suhrut Satam, because if you hear the Supreme Lord, the Super Soul, Paramatma, will wake up us and will enlighten us to understand more about the Lord. After that, if you hear every day, Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. What will happen? If you're reading this service, this hearing service, Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu, always all the nasta, all the dangerous will go away and you will get protected by hearing about the Lord every day. After what will happen? Tada rajastamo bhava kamalo bhayaschaye Chetayeter anavidhim stitam satve prasidati. The next benefit after hearing is Tada rajastamo bhava. The two dangerous gunas, rajoguna, tamoguna. And after that, kama loba. Rajoguna, the mode of passion will go away. Tamoguna, mode of ignorance will go away. Kama, the material desires will go away. The lobha, the material greediness will go away. Cheta eter anavirdhim stitam satve prasidati. What will happen after going all away? Stitam satve prasidati. He will always stay satve in mode of goodness, prasidati, and he will be very happy. Very happy. The person on the mode of goodness is always happy. The mode of passion and in ignorance, you will never see happiness in their face. Then after you get that mode of goodness, what will happen? After that prasidati, after that happiness, what will happen? Evam prasanna manaso bhagavati bhakti yogataha bhagavate tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayate. After that, what will happen? After you establish that mode of goodness, after removing all kama, lobha, passion, ignorance, you will establish Bhagavat Bhakti Yogataha. You will establish the Bhagavat Bhakti, the devotional service towards the Lord. Mukta Sangasya Jayate. And you will get liberated from all these material attachments. What a powerful. Just hearing. He is not telling that you need to get DT and worship, all those things. That is later stages. Just hearing how much benefits are there. After that, what will happen? Bhidayate Hridaya Grantischidantasya Sarva Samsayah Kshiyante Chayasya Karmani Drusta Evatmanishware. This is very powerful. Bidayante Hridaya Grandis. All misgivings, all misconceptions, everything, whatever in our heart will. Chidayante Sarva Samsayah. All samsayas, all doubts will go away by hearing. Kshiyante chasya karmani društva evatmanishware. Then he can visualize the Supreme Lord very clearly. Društva evatmanishware. That is the power of hearing. Hearing is very, very important. Of course, any devotee, you don't see anyone who became a devotee without hearing. Hearing will give a lot of pleasure, Bhagavad Gita is also confirming that. Machyata madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So, katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Hearing will give tushyanti cha ramanti cha. It will give a lot of pleasure. Tushyanti cha and ramanti cha. Ramanti means a lot of pleasure. By discussing Krishna Katha among the devotees. But if you discuss other than Krishna Katha, always problems, always misunderstandings, always fightings. Just stop Krishna Katha and start any other topic, any other politics or economics or whatever. Always misunderstandings, misagreements, and there is no happiness. No matter how much money is involved or no matter whatever the fame you are getting, but you will not have a happiness. And that is the power of hearing. So the hearing is very, very important. And the ears also very powerful senses, among all other senses. Ears are very powerful. Ears will work even in the sleeping state also. But no other sense will work. Suppose if somebody is sleeping, sometimes even though if you push him, he will not wake up if he's in deep sleep. Even sparsha jnana also will not work. Of course, whatever you show him, his eyes will not work, his nose will not work, his mouth will not work. But the ears, even if you say far away, snake, 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 immediately he will wake up and he will run away from that place. So hearing is so powerful. Even the whole Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam came through hearing only. Srimad Bhagavatam is just by hearing. Parikshit Maharaj is hearing, Sukadeva Goswami is telling. So, if you take our past times of the history, Haridas Thakura, even though he is born in a Muslim family, he was chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All the Jamindars and everybody got envious about him. They want to pull him down. They want to make him fall down from his bhakti path. That happens even in this material world also. So the Jamindar Ramachandra Khan, he sent one prostitute. Somehow you attract Haridas Thakura, make him fall down. So the prostitute went and she expressed her desire. But Haridas Thakura is so compassionate. He did not reject her. Okay, definitely I'll fulfill your desire. Just stay here. Let me finish my Japamala. I have a commitment of 192 malas every day. So let me complete and then I'll come to you. He's chanting, chanting, chanting. After 3 days of hearing of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the prostitute also became a devotee. She gave up her prostitute profession and she started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is just the power of hearing. In Srila Prabhupada at the time, Srila Prabhupada always wears a Rolex watch. So one time, when one thief had a desire, he saw a Rolex watch on his hand and he wanted to steal that Rolex watch. Then he's following wherever Prabhupada goes there. So he got some information. He will come and stay in so and such temple, I think Bombay. He went there. He went there and he was waiting for Prabhupada. Prabhupada finally arrived. After hearing Prabhupada, after hearing the devotees surrounded by the devotees, the desire what he came to steal Rolex watch. He forgot that desire. Why? Why? Because if you get higher taste, the lower taste will go away. So he got the higher taste, the Krishna Bhakti and Krishna Katha. So he forgot his the profession, stealing the watches and all the stuff. He forgot that profession altogether, and he's completely involved in Krishna consciousness. Later, he became a very nice devotee in the congregation. And recently, I was hearing one devotee, Balabhadra Madhava Prabhu. He's from Kolkata, I think. Yeah, some name like similar to that. I did not remember the devotee name. He was a journalist. He's one of the famous devotee in Kolkata. He was a journalist, and he want to see are they practicing real Krishna consciousness, or are there these people are any secret agencies? So you want to write some hidden facts of ISKCON, and he want to get a big famous he want to become a big famous journalist. With that intention, he removed his journalist clothes and he came as a devotee clothes. Just he want to spy them, and he want to reveal all the secrets of ISKCON. And he joined. After he joined, he is not finding any mistake, any of the devotees, and he did not find any ulterior motive. Anybody is doing for some money or some personal benefit or something other than devotion. Everybody waking up at morning 4:30 and they are attending Mangalarati and they are reading, they are chanting, and they are doing book distribution. He did not see any other activity other than devotion. Then he got convinced these people are not ordinary souls. Let me give up my journalism and I will join here. So he became a devotee. Later, he started preaching all over West Bengal. You know how rigorous he used to go on a bicycle with some kerosene stove and bag of rice and potatoes. Just he will go village by village and he will go and cook himself, and he will preach and he will come back. Like that, he became such a wonderful preacher. Wonderful preacher. So that is the power of hearing. Without hearing, we cannot understand anything. So that's why when I was taking a teacher training course, my teacher told that you have to hear at least 4 hours a day. 2 hours from your spiritual master, 1 hour any other senior Vaishnava that you like, and 1 hour any junior Vaishnava. Everybody asked, why you want to listen from a junior Vaishnava. Then he told that usually if you are growing in devotion, or if you are passing few years, some kind of ego will be developed. Oh, I am a senior Vaishnava. I should not hear from this junior Vaishnava. This kind of thing will come. So that ahankara will calm down. If you hear from a junior Vaishnava, that ahankara will calm down. Even Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, when he was training his disciples, he used to sit and hear in the audience. And everybody got surprised. Prabhupada, why you are doing like that? You are our spiritual master. And Prabhupada told that Srimad Bhagavatam is the potent. It has a potency. So no matter whoever talks, the potency will not go away. So Prabhupada, with that kind of motivation he gave. So we have to hear. And most of the scenarios, so many devotees fall down, even in our movement, in great sannyasis. Why? Because not having enough hearing and not having enough association. Once you come to a certain level, you will be busy in giving only, not taking. So you will be busy in giving Krishna Katha or Krishna Bhakti or some temple activities or new devotees, this, that. You will super busy, but you will forget take yourself. So what will happen? Your devotion will be stagnant, or slowly it will come down. So that's why hearing is very important to progress in Krishna consciousness. All acharyas are emphasizing, even whole parampara, if you see, that came by Shruti. Even Lord Brahma got enlightened by hearing. Everybody, whoever the acharyas, Narada Mahamuni, Vyasadeva, all, yeah. Srila Prabhupada just heard one instruction from his spiritual master. Then the tremendous transformation happened in him, and he became previously he was a freedom fighter, just he went there with the force of his friend Narendra. He pulled him literally, come and see, evaluate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, whether he is a proper authorized acharya or not. That's it. He went there, just he heard only one sentence from Bhakti Siddhanta. His life got transformed. So that is the power of hearing. Power of hearing. If you hear from a pure devotee, it will transform our hearts. That's why when spiritual master comes, or when great Vaishnavas comes, we should not miss their association. People will say, oh, I went to take darshan of so-and-so Maharaj or so-and-so devotee. Darshan means not a physical body darshan. We need to take darshan of acharyas through ears. So if you hear their words, it will go into our heart and it will transform. Even our temples, our punya kshetras, all those things are meant for hearing. Big temples and big pilgrimages. If you don't hear, just go sentimentally and visit, come back, there is no use. There will be no transformation. So we need to visit temple or pilgrimage to hear and to uplift our consciousness towards Krishna consciousness and to advance in Krishna consciousness. Not just like sentimentally, my father told, that's why I went there and come back. But if there is no transformation, what is that kind of a visit? There is no use. So we are very fortunate. Srila Prabhupada established a wonderful model, morning Srimad Bhagavatam class, evening Bhagavad Gita class, so that we have enough hearing, and everybody should take the advantage of hearing. Above that, we have a lot of other virtual resources. Prabhupadavani.org, or all the spiritual masters' lectures are available in the internet. We have unlimited scope to hear. So the more hear, the more purification will happen. Thank you very much for giving opportunity. Over to Murpati Prabhu.
Thank you, Gopi Kantha Pr. We'd like to wish you all a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead and a week ahead. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Shri Nrsingo, Jai Nrsingo, Jai Jai Nrsingo, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringam, Ugravira Mahavisham,
Vishnu Janantam Sarvathom
Ambeshanam Badram
Namaste Namami.
Nrsinga Bhagwan ki,
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki,
Jai.
Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the humble Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubyascha, patitanam pavanebhyo, Vaishnavinda ki jai, Prarthana Bhagavatam ki jai,
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Bol Premanande,
Hare 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 Bo.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody. Hare Bo. Hare Krishna.